Welcome again to my channel. This is Trev from Trev Essence, and today we are going to talk again about what is going on in the People's National Party. Now, several people have been saying that it was Dr. Dayton Campbell who pronounced Melissa dead. They said that it was Dr. Dawes who pronounced Melissa dead. You know, people are going to speculate and say a lot of things. But before we get into all of that, guys, if you are new here, a very special welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you are a returning traveler, I want to say thank you for your continued support. So let's get in with this story. So, if you all have been listening to me talk about this Melissa Silvera incident, I did say that I heard that it was Dr. Dayton Campbell who had pronounced Melissa dead. We know that all of those things are speculations because I wasn't there. I don't know if the person who said it originally was there. I don't know. And I don't know if Dr. Dayton Campbell pronounced anybody dead. But when a story is going around, you're going to hear a lot of pieces of it. Just take it with a grain of salt. All right? So Dr. Dayton Campbell has come out and he said he was nowhere even near the crime scene when the incident occurred, or immediately after, when the crowds were gathering at the house of Melissa and Joyland Silvera. So he could not have been the one to have pronounced Melissa dead. All right, that passed by. Then here comes Dr. Dawes. People say now Dr. Dawes was probably the one who pronounced Melissa dead. You know, people are going through the PMP hierarchy and at this point just picking people. They are just picking out all the doctors in the People's National Party and claiming that it was one of them who pronounced Melissa dead. Because certainly it had to be somebody who is very close to Joyland and very loyal to Joyland, who would have gone against their professional ethics and done such a thing without thoroughly assessing the situation, and by doing so realizing that Melissa could not have died in her sleep if she had bullet wounds. So Dr. Dawes come out, and boy, him come out strong. Him not rampant, you know. Let me tell you what Dr. Dawes say.
I was never the one to pronounce anybody, and do not call up my name about any nonsense.
So on hear what Dr. Dawes said, him say wasn't the one to pronounce anybody. So on don't call up his name. I mean, why Dr. Dawes, knowing the sensitivity of the situation and the fact that this is the wife of a member, a high-ranking member of your party, you're gonna say it's a little bit of sensitivity. I wasn't the one to pronounce anybody. Just so dismissive, like the person we know you are talking about is Melissa Silvera, and you couldn't even call her name. You couldn't even say it with such panache that would make people, you know, feel comfortable with it. You know, you couldn't even. Well, Dr. Dawes, me not like the way you say it. Let me just say it plain and straight. I mean, I have no time for pretty up. Me not like the way you say it. I wasn't the one to pronounce anybody. She wasn't just anybody. That was Melissa Silvera. She was a person. She was an important person to your party. She was a mother. She was a daughter. She was an important person. And to think that Melissa's life has been surrounded by the People's National Party, where she has been influential and influenced by all her life. And you just say it, so I wasn't the one to pronounce anybody, and you don't call up my name. That sounds like if somebody accuse you of something that's so horrible, associating you with something that is so terrible that you don't even want to mention the name of the person, because just mentioning the name of that person is going to be poison to your soul. That's how it comes off to me. I don't know about to anybody else, but to me it just seems so cold. Lord Dr. Dawes, you never did have to be so cool. You could have did at least say, I wasn't the one to pronounce Melissa Silvera dead. I was not on the scene. So please, do not associate me. But Lord, what do you think, people? Or just me? Because me kind of sensitive, you know. Whenever, you know, a man talk to me, I'm very sensitive. So, you all tell me what you all think about the way Dr. Dawes just dismissed the whole thing like, say, Melissa was nobody. Talk to me. Tell me in the comments what you all think about the way Dr. Dawes dismissed the whole situation. That's going to be it from me for today. Until next time, this is Trev from Travessence, where your journey matters.
I was never the one to pronounce anybody, and do not call up my name about any nonsense about injections.
Father God, I'm begging you to guide me on my journey.